Man. Once again, let me keep my shit with Pearl and friends, man. Me and Yana waiting on Honeybee. Very special guest today, man. I got the TQuest show, man. TQuest and DJ Nino. These my cousins. I want y'all to welcome give them a big welcome. That's my shit with the bass and shit. Cheers. Hey man, welcome, man. For real, welcome. I've been training for this. And God damn it, we ready, man. So, how's everybody doing? It's Tuesday afternoon.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I'm doing fantastic. I'm doing great.
I
I'm
like
doing
that
great.
too. I like that too. Hey, Dino, man, I got a question to ask you. I wanted to ask you, I'm jumping right in. How
Yes,
many
sir.
times have you been Slurpee, man, since the last time I saw you?
A few dozen. No, I'm gonna say a couple dozen. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, for
A
real?
couple dozen. Yeah, a couple dozen. Yeah,
Hey, bro, I ain't even know, bro. I was just like shooting.
yeah, it's all good. Yeah, I
That's
got you.
dope.
Yeah, a couple dozen.
I'm stuck.
Yeah. You
Man,
stuck?
that's pretty good. I ain't know because I know you're in another part of the country and shit. I don't know how that really works. I
Well,
see this.
the radio station is worldwide. You feel what I'm
Okay.
saying? So I mean that's easy. If I got something decent, you know what I mean, I can always slide it in. To mix on some of the stations I'm on. So
Exactly where region are you in, though?
I'm in Florida.
So I thought you was up top, bro.
Well, that's why I sound like it because that's where I was raised. I was raised in Jersey, you know what I
Okay.
mean. But I live in Florida now.
All right. All right. Enough of that. That was personal stuff. So that's I want to start off like this. I want y'all to Miss T Quest. That's the only time I do. Every time I do that, I owe you 25. So
25 what?
Yeah, she gonna be rich as hell by the end of this
Wait,
thing.
wait.
You know
look,
what I'm
25
saying?
what though?
I thought I had you on that.
Yeah. Uh huh.
$25? Bet. Go.
Nona, she pretty swift.
Facts.
Um,
Facts.
Miss T Quest, can you start off by uh, letting my listeners know who you are and how this whole T Quest show came about? Wait.
Sure. I go by the name TQuest. I am a recording artist. I am a voiceover specialist. I am a journalist, a blogger, a radio personality, graphic designer, a comedian, a host, a DJ, a twerker. Like everything in the entrepreneur game.
Twerker, are you really upset? Dang.
Now, I just do a lot of things in the music industry, or especially in the media side
Right.
and in the entrepreneur world. So we know we do a lot of things in our business to help people elevate as people as well as their business, not just music artists, but all entrepreneurs or striving entrepreneurs. I've been a radio personality for 10 years now. And throughout the years, I've done online radio, FM, and a few years ago, I started the TQuest show, getting back on the airways after I left Connecticut. And, it's been an awesome journey. We interview a lot of great people from independent artists to mainstream celebrities, chefs and stuff. And then met DJ El Nino, and he started as a fill-in DJ on one of my other shows, and then he came over to the TQuest show
Yeah,
and has never left my side ever since.
That part.
that part. That part.
Definitely
That,
that
that
part.
that's pretty. DJ, do you care to elaborate?
Well, we kind of started out. She was doing the podcast and all that. That was the furthest thing in my mind. I ain't never thought about doing no podcast, but I did radio like forever. You know what I mean? That time I started being a guest DJ on there playing music for. You know what I mean? And me and T Quest been vibing so heavy. You know,
Right.
offset. You know what I mean? We decided to start vibing a little more on set. You know what I mean? And I think that took us personally to another level. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Right.
Besides
I,
the business wise, the friends wise, I think doing the show has brought us even closer together.
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm a new journalist, and I'm gonna keep it real with you. This is so juicy. This shit is dope. How long did it take for it to happen? I got a feeling. I got a feeling. This is I got a feeling I know how it happened, but if you care to talk about it, because Tara, you look
How
so
do you
happy.
think it happened?
Yes,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
How do you think it happened?
I think you guys worked together for a little while, and see, here's what I do know: DJ El Nino is a cool ass nigga, man. Respectfully, I say that. And Tara,
Ha ha! Ching ching!
you something else. Yeah, it's like she kind of like Ayana. She's just like you and Honey. Like she like if I needed a fill in for my co-host, you would be perfect. It's like so I know you. I know you very well, and I know that you. It's like okay, this nigga different. Boom, boom, boom. I'd like to think that you kind of like, and then he was like, yeah, all right, yeah, this shit pretty cool, you know. And the rest is like to put it in a nutshell. I think that's how I think it happened.
Yeah, you right. I bagged him.
I ain't gonna say that.
In a nutshell. But go
I
ahead,
think
Nino.
No,
go
she
ahead, go
right.
ahead.
She right. You know what I mean? We was just working together. I wasn't trying to take it there. I wasn't even thinking about it. You know what I mean?
Right.
But just from us working together, the vibe that we had. Plus, she's smart as all hell, and I love a smart woman. You know what I'm saying?
You
Smart,
better.
work hard, and someone that would challenge you. You know what I mean? Um, but not like a nagging, pushing way. It was like that. It was like that challenge that you need from your partner. I'm like, yo, this
Yeah.
is. I'm feeling it. So that's what it
Wow.
was. Yeah, that's what it was.
Nino, I've never heard you say that many words like at one time. I mean, so speaking about your woman, like that's pretty dope. Tara, how does it feel to hear him speak about you that way?
I love it. I love it because, like you said, Nino is so calm, cool, and collective, and he just turned into a beast, especially on the ones and twos, right? So when I hear him say things like that, it's such a beautiful thing, and I get excited because I've been patient my whole entire life waiting for the one.
Right.
So now that he's here, it's a beautiful thing to pretty much feel like a woman because my whole life I've been in the entertainment world. So I've always been TQuest, the entertainer, and never got a chance to be like the girly girl.
Right.
Stop! Like all that cheesy stuff. So right now, since it finally happened, I'm just milking it. I'm soaking it all in. I tell people I'm that one. Like when Zaddy calls, I'm out. Bye. No ifs, ands, buts are about it. You know what I'm saying? And that's my boo.
Ayana, what advice would you give her? Um, I think yeah, you guys are engaged, right?
Yes.
So Ayana is my resident married person. And I watched her. I watched her, go through her stuff over the last 10 years or whatever. And when I saw her do her thing, I was so fucking happy. She finally found somebody that's to handle her because you know what I'm saying. She got down a handful too. So if you could give her any advice, Ayana, what would it be? If you
Don't sweat the small stuff, and definitely don't ever go to bed mad.
okay, okay, okay. How you feel about that, Miss Tar? Never go
That's
to bed.
I respect it because I agree 100%. And one thing about Nino and I, we're like that rare couple because we don't have arguments, we don't fuss, we don't fight about nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because I think I tell people I think it's easier because we met as like seasoned adults.
Right.
So we already been through like the shenanigans and all that stuff. So we met, it just clicked. So we don't really have little tits and tats and the going to bed angry. Oh, we would never do that. Even though it never really happens, we had like a moment. That moment would probably last probably 5 seconds, and then
That's
we
dope.
tell each other, "Give me a hug."
Facts. Yeah, give me them lips. Give me them
You know what
lips.
I'm saying? Like,
So I'm wondering, did you guys almost give up, like being that it happened so late? Like,
oh, I've never given up on love. And I always tell a lot of people at the end of the day, even though I am the queen of love, that's literally my whole brand. Gotta love me. I've never given up on it. and I've never settled, and I've been patient the whole entire time because I knew that if I continue to be an incredible woman and an awesome person, that one person I truly desire is going to enter my life. When, I don't know. Do he need to hurry up? Hell yeah. But I'm still gonna be patient. And the moment he came, I was like, you know what? I will do it all over again to
I,
get to Nino.
I think it's dope because what you got, like, I'm sure I'm not the only one that's so happy for you guys. Like, I watch y'all shows. Like, I'm a real fan, and I noticed that I'm not the only one that you guys work with that watch it, and I'm sure it's quite a few people that are happy for you guys. Do you guys plan to have a big wedding? What is it? What's up? Talk to me. I'm nosy. I will. You came
I'll
on
say
here.
this. I'll say this before she goes into that. There's quite a few people that are happy. There's also just as many who ain't. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. You
Hey,
know,
big bro, I want you to look at me when I tell you this.
what's that?
That's when I come in and play. You don't even worry about them. Hey, y'all haters, I got y'all. I got time. I got a whole bunch of goddamn big brother. He don't bother nobody, man. Goddamn Denzel, man. I mean, if you hate Denzel, you hate yourself, man.
I mean, unfortunately, that's just the nature of the beast, though. It's always gonna be people, even the ones who say they're happy for you, can be haters. You just,
That's
you
facts.
just got to be able to read the good stuff from the jump and handle them folks accordingly or not at all.
You
Yeah.
right. It's sad, but we knew it was gonna happen. But that's why our union, we kept quiet for a very long time. We don't want nobody's we want nobody's input, no one asking nothing. It was just the two of us,
You was
you
giving it
know.
up. You
Huh?
was giving it
See,
up.
that's what I
Especially
told you.
the
He
last.
he was, right? Him?
No, you were.
You, you,
Me?
you,
How?
The
you.
last interview y'all did with me, really everyone go the googly eye. Like I said, I can't think somebody look at me like that. That's what I
That
kept
part.
saying. I cannot wait for somebody because yeah, you gave it up, child. I'm sorry. I mean,
You want to know why? I'm gonna say it on the show. You want to know why?
why?
Because the last interview we had with you
Oh my God.
was rougher than you know, Pearl.
Oh my God.
Because we literally just took a trip to Indiana where I lived, and my baby drove that 14 to 15 hours. We packed up all my
19 hours.
19 hours, you're right.
19 hours.
19 hours.
19 hours.
Packed up all my stuff and brought it all the way back, and we did all this stuff to make sure we was back in time for your interview, Pearl.
Facts.
Yeah, so y'all should have told me that shit, man.
Facts.
That's crazy.
Yep.
We was exhausted, we was
Yep.
tired, bodies broken, you know what I'm saying? And then we had to stay at a hotel one day, and it was the day of your event, your show, and then the service was bad, and it was so much going on behind the scenes. But we was like, you know what? Whatever we gotta do, we gonna make it right
We
for
make it right for
Pearl.
Pearl.
Wait,
We
time
make it
out,
right for
time
Pearl.
out,
Facts.
time out. I got a question.
Yes.
Were you guys together? Were you guys in the same?
Yes, and we had to
Yeah.
figure it
Yeah,
out.
it was in the same place.
We
It was
had
in
to
the same
figure
room.
it. It was, oh my God,
This
bro.
shit is dope. Y'all some dope. Hey, this is
Yeah.
this should be a fucking movie. Straight up. This shit is,
We're writing a book about it.
you should.
We are writing a book about it.
Yeah.
But when I'm talking about, he had to bring the green screen to the hotel.
That part.
Oh wow.
He had to bring a green screen. You know what I'm saying? He had to put in front of it was so much we had to go through to make that show happen. Like I told you, with the video being too big and the service, I said,
Yeah, man.
whew.
That may have been the hardest show that we've done. You
That
know,
was
to
one
be
of the best days of my life though. So
yeah.
it was worth it. I mean,
Man.
y'all did y'all job. That's what I be want to tell y'all listeners, man. Like, yeah, I'm sure they know. But I am selfish though. I don't. I I need y'all all the time. And I told y'all I'm gonna have a sofa over in that motherfucker. I'm gonna buy it though. I'm gonna buy my own sofa, and I'm gonna just show up. Everything in my life is fine. I just want to. Y'all give me that. It's like a comfort thing. I ain't bullshitting. See. I don't kick the. I never kick the bullshit, but I really don't kick the bullshit on my own shit. I fuck with y'all heavy, like. And it's people that I got rid of, and I replaced y'all, at least in my head. Y'all don't even have to fuck with me. Y'all did something funny. I fucked with y'all for real heavy. But you said, you said some real shit. You said, if I ever needed y'all, you looked me in my eyes and you said, hold up. And cause I went back to look at them before I came to interview y'all. I wanted to, be on my shit. And I seen that. So this is the reason why we do this. That's why we do it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So we
And you
have,
know what, Pearl? That night, normally when it comes to the show, 'cause the show is my baby. Like I can't have hiccups. It's craziness. We already got so much going on, and I'm just like, but Nina was so calm. He was like, "Look, I got you."
that nigga Tom Brady. Yeah.
And I'm just like, this show's about to start. And Pearl, he's like, listen, I got you. I literally do not know how he kept running back and forth in that one room and had three laptops up, get everything together for you. And he was like, don't worry about it. I got you. And for the fact that he pulled it off and reminded me, like,
That's why. Yeah. Yeah.
this man, I couldn't help but smile at him. I wanted to cry on the show. I was just like, wow, like, finally.
So basically, that tells me I got to do more. Cause I want my girl to do. I got to do more. That's what it is. I'm serious, man. I think that's
Yep.
ain't that wrong with man. That's inspiring to me, man. Hey, hats off to you, boy, for real. Like for real, for real. Like yeah.
No, that's real. I don't want to ever have to, to worry, or about anything. You know what I mean? If I can do it, I'm gonna make it happen. Period. Period. In the story. In the story. You know what I mean? Don't worry about it. If I can do it, I got it. So that's what it is. She deserves it. So what I mean? That's
And
what
I
it
didn't
is.
even notice. I was happy. I mean, even with them, I was cool. I was because you guys were taking care of me. I did not know. That's what the listeners need to know. What it takes for y'all to do this shit. Ain't nobody behind the scenes. Ain't nobody. Ain't nobody
Oh
in.
no.
I know that bag on the way. I can tell the way y'all smiling. The bag is on the way for y'all. And I just want to. I want to congratulate y'all. Ayana, I just want to say this: if it wasn't for these two folks right here, we wouldn't be doing this. They inspired me to do this. I mean, my boy Black, he kind of helped, but you got to put the battery pack in my back because you saw something in me that I didn't see in myself at the time. And I ain't trying to get mushy here. I want to talk more about the show. And I know Ayana got some questions, but hey, how did the interview with Soul for Real go? I was excited. That shit is y'all like knocking it out the park.
Nina?
No,
How did it
no.
come about first? How did
Talk to him, Cross. Talk to him.
Well, I'm cool with Mad Celeste part. At least I is. No, but I really am. I really am.
you
But
slam? You slam, man.
I do know a lot of them because over the years, building relationships and connections. But yeah, we are in different DJ coalitions and we're in different groups, different record label groups. So you just never know how someone is going to like fall into our lap. And this particular one came through one of the coalitions, and we were just talking to them, and they're just letting people know that we've been gone for a minute, but we here.
I'm sorry. Hold
And
on. Oh, 1 second. I'm sorry. Something going on right here. Something.
Shay Shay, what up, though?
look, color purple.
Uh-huh. That's what we doing.
Oh my
Yes, sir.
god. No, don't. Yo, I'm about to get emotional. Oh,
Cry. You
shit,
better cry. You better cry.
There it is. There it is.
Listen,
Hey, Mr. Neal, how you doing? How you doing?
I am great. How are you?
Good. Welcome to the
Wow.
Let me
Thank
bleep with Pearl and friends. I text her and I asked her when she come and do this, and she told me how we should do it and everything. Hey, she's one of the ones. Like I buy her something for the next room because we there. We're gonna be at your house. Like yeah, like this is a family, goddamn it. But hey, y'all go ahead and do your thing. I don't know.
Okay.
What? I mean, at the end of the day, we had the connection, and they were saying that their new music out, and they just remind us that they're even though they've been out for so long, they're still humble enough to know that they need the help from the DJs in the push, in the interviews and stuff. So they was open to whatever, and I'm like, well, I contacted them like, I want to get you guys on a TQuest show. Let's talk about the new music, and they was excited to be a part of it, and it was great. We had a good conversation and just learning about their story. And even though there was a lot of stuff that happened over the years that wasn't so light, because nobody's perfect. We all have our dark moments. Like on the TQuest show, we only like to highlight the positivity in people's lives. So I didn't want to be like a messy correspondent. I'm like, let's just focus on what you guys are doing today, the new music, the organizations you guys have. I know he has one of them has this it's a diner, not a diner, like a restaurant and stuff, and he helps people who's been locked up before get a job to help them on the right path. So I want to make sure we focus on the good things that they're doing instead of being like messy media. But it was super awesome. We got over 1,000 views on YouTube within like a day or so. It just reminded people that they really miss them and looking forward to new music. But look at Shay Shay. I try to go back into the story so I can dry up the tears because it's a very emotional moment. You know what I'm saying? Because
Why is it emotional? I mean, tell me the story about Shay Shay. What's up,
There
Shay
it
Shay?
is. I like that. There it is.
What's
well,
happening?
I think it's because me and Nina work so hard to do what we do, and we don't get the flowers we deserve. So when people like Pearl and Chanel comes around, we just genuinely appreciate you guys, and the love you have for us is so pure, and it just means a lot. That's all.
Oh,
Miss
I'm
Chanel,
sorry. What?
Miss Chanel, why, I want you to introduce yourself. Let everybody know, you know what I'm saying, what you're doing and where we can find. I check your stuff out. I like it. I like it.
Wow, thank you, thank you. I'm Chanel Narcissus. I'm in the independent recording artist from the soul. I'm also an actress as well. I also own Studio NAR, which is a music lesson studio, a recording studio, as well as an audition prep studio. But I want to kind of go into the story of how I met Quest and how that experience was for me. So I was actually introduced to her through a mutual friend of ours. And I heard so much about her. Like I heard about her for years, and I never met her. And the introduction kept coming. Oh, we're gonna meet. Y'all gonna meet. Y'all gonna meet, and it never happened. And then the next thing I know, I reached out to her, per the mutual friend, to work on my cover art for my latest single, Pretty Eyes. And from the moment we spoke, it was like just a pure, authentic connection. Like DJ Il Nino and Quest are like the most genuine people you will ever meet. Like they are so true to my heart. And you would think that we've known each other for like years. I
Same
just
here.
met them last year. Okay. But they're such genuine people. And it's when you meet people who speak to your soul, you keep them around. And those two speak to my soul, and it's just authentic. It's real. They're real people, they're really down to earth. They're amazing at what they do. But aside from the business side of it, like they're just great people, and it's so hard to find genuine, great people in this
That's right.
world. So
Yeah.
Well,
I'm so grateful. Like I'm so blessed
well
to
said.
be able to both and that they're a part of my life now.
Well fucking said. Ditto, ditto, ditto. And this is the most important. This is the most important night of my fucking career, rap podcast. This is an honor to me because y'all so fucking humble and just so, and y'all know what y'all do for me. I mean, almost know, but just I don't like to talk about the negative. But hey, it was gonna be bad.
Mm,
If y'all didn't make me feel like y'all made me feel that second time around, it was gonna be bad, bad, bad. And man, listen, I realized that God be sending me people because God took people away from me. But He replaced, like He will replace. You just gotta sit still. And Tar, I bet Miss T Quest. Okay, we up to 50. Okay, Miss T Quest. From the first day I met her, man, she gave me the business. Now, the thing is, nobody talks to me like that. Nobody, but that's what I need. And I was like, oh shit, I like that shit. Like I noticed you said in one of my interviews. I like when I take off in the airplane. She say everybody don't like. That's my favorite part. I want to get on that bitch just for the ooh. And I like when somebody is genuine and is real. Shit, she ain't gonna lie to me. She told me what she thought off the bat. Nobody tells me I suck. Nobody tells me my attitude. Well, my girl tell me, but that don't count. Cause she tell me. She gives it to me like you do, but to hear it from somebody who don't know me, who's respected in the industry, but you showing me love too. Like I'll be real. Like I ain't have nobody to give me that, like that auntie fucking shoulder. You gave it to me through the fucking internet. Like somebody, this type of chat guy. But it's because I'm hard to deal with. I'm like Ayana tell me, like, I've been the same way since I was 14. I'm fucked up. But there's reason for it. Like I told you, I told y'all shit that they didn't even know. Like me being molested, like all that shit. I told it to y'all on y'all show. And if I don't give a fuck how big I get, like I told y'all, or how big y'all get, I'm gonna be on that sofa, like for real. So yeah, shout out to Miss Shay Shay. I'm gonna start calling her too. This shit.
It is.
Yeah, I
Man,
want Nino, tell me, talk to me about the significance of the relationships that you guys build on your show. Like, how important is that to you?
what's always important, you know what I mean? I mean, real, true relationships are great. You know what I mean? I love doing something, or honestly, I love affecting people who I don't realize I have affected. You know what I mean? And they come
Right.
back like, yo, you did this, you did that, and I'm like, wow, you went out the way to do this. And I'm like, no, really, I didn't go out of my way. I was just being human. You know what I mean? And 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 I loved it. I still got friends from 10 to 15 years ago that hit me up and be like, Nino, you was the one that I'm still DJing. You the one that brought me to DJing range. I didn't know that. You know what I mean? You the one who started me, my poetry thing. You know, I'm like, I didn't realize that. I was just, being nice and helping people. You know what I mean? And they took off from, a little, plug I put into them. And I'm like, all right, I loved it. You know what I mean? I love hearing it. Quest, talk to
Or
me.
Shay Shay, I need a feature. Like, we need to do a song.
That's what we
You know what I'm
do.
saying? Like, what the fuck? Like, we got a couple songs. Like, I'm a dope writer, and I got some shit for both of y'all. We could just do some, like, so we need to get together and get it. I ain't even smiling. Ayana, she's my manager. Um, I have her get with y'all. Ayana, I know I didn't tell you about it, but just
Oh,
quick.
appreciate you. So you just
Yeah,
gonna throw me out there? Just put
yeah,
me
we
right
gotta
in
get,
the middle.
Wow.
yeah.
It's all right though. I
Hey,
just
Ayana, do you remember? You remember when I was in the 11th grade? I think he was in the ninth grade, but it was a song. Um, and I want to ask everybody the most significant song in their adolescent, like when you were in high school. Mine is Bobby Brown. Every little step I take. Every time I hear that song, it just takes me back to that moment. So I want to go around and ask everybody to tell me what that one song is.
ooh Lord, you
DJ,
gotta make me go way
I'm gonna
back.
give
Try
the
to
DJ.
remember
We gonna work
exactly.
around. I'm gonna DJ this shit. Every little step I take.
Wow.
I got the gap in my mouth like Bob and shit. Like I was close, I just couldn't sing. You know.
Wow. That's a well, I can say this. I'll say Herbie Hancock Rocket. I'll say that song because
Oh, that was dope.
that's basically why I started DJing. So that's it. That
All
would be
right,
my
that's
song.
dope. TQuest, Pinky.
If I had to pick a song from high school, I would pick Sierra Goodies because around that time is when she came out, and I just gravitated to her because I felt like she was like me, a singer, entertainer, and everything. And I was like the only person in the area that actually knew how to do her moves, so I became that dancing chick.
Right,
And
right.
that was like my staple until I hurt my back doing the Matrix too many times. But other than that, that's song is very special to
I
me.
can see you doing the Matrix. I can see that shit like right now.
Yeah.
Miss Shay Shay.
It's really hard to choose, but I'm gonna pick two. Definitely Ribbon in the Sky by Stevie Wonder. Um,
Whoa.
yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
And what is your blank? But it's by the Art of Noise.
What the fuck?
Beatbox? You talking about beatbox? Moments of love?
Yes, Moments of Love. I had
Uh-huh.
it in my tongue. Yep, those two.
All right, hold
Bro,
up.
stupid.
All right, so Nino, I was gonna kick my shit until I got to her. Hold up, y'all. I'm gonna get to you. But she
Hey,
fucking see, I'm trying to see everybody's age. But this was sick. And she fuck ain't no way in the fuck. She should know about art of noise and ribbon like Shay, like you're good. With that, that's you fucking a whole look. That's some good shit I came up with. I was gonna do the song thing. I want to know how old people were. Then I was gonna tell them like that's how smart I am. All right, Ayana, what you got?
ooh,
Shay, you
child, I
keep
had to go
saying
back and look and see what was out during that time. You trying to make me go back 30 years. Hold on.
that's
Oh,
what
Lord, let me see.
we ain't that down, bro. Come on, man.
Negro,
But
please.
this song really can't tell your age. It's all about what song
Right,
was
still,
something
yeah.
important to you around that time. Because Chanelica, that song was out way before then,
Yeah,
but that was her song in
right.
that moment.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, facts.
time
Yeah,
out. Time out.
and Rocket was
What
out
was
early.
what was popping when you was in 11th grade? God damn it. Let's go back around.
Oh my God.
Bobby Brown. And stand by tape. So here we go.
Mine would still be goodies, so I'm good.
Y'all, yeah, I'm great.
Um,
I'm scared of Shay, so I'm good.
See, I was a kind of grown child, if that
Yeah,
makes
you
sense.
were. Yeah, you were.
I wasn't fast. I was just like
No, you were. Yeah, you were. Yeah,
Look
you were.
at that.
I was not fast. I was just I mean
Mm.
I was an only child for eight
Nah, she
years, so
wasn't fast.
I was just
She was
kind of
smart
like
and
grown,
mean.
so an adult child basically. One
She would probably say
song,
psychedelic and made but some shit. She was old. She had an old soul.
yeah, but I think for me, one song would be "Adore" by Prince,
That's a good song.
and let me see if I can find. Oh, and Jesus, I can't even think of it.
But y'all you ain't that damn old, bro.
Oh no, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think back to like the Fresh Product and stuff. Okay, I'm gonna give you one, and this gonna be real crazy, but it's because I knew I didn't have no business listening to it. Throw that D,
Throw that dick. Two Live Crew.
because I didn't have no business. I think I was like in eighth or ninth grade when that came out, and I knew I wasn't supposed to be listening to it. But it
You
was
ain't have no business. If I were those who listen to that, I would have told that tape deck up.
well, you know what? I can only
Wow.
listen to it on the Fresh Part, so I did get the edited version.
Right. I hated that shit. I ain't like that shit. All right, Shay. 11th grade.
Oh, I honestly I don't remember. I mean that was like the bad boy era for me. So
No money, more problem.
I grew up listening to my parents' music primarily. So oh gosh, I don't know.
All right, what was your boyfriend
I'll
name in
say
11th grade?
112. Just their whole catalog. We'll see 112.
What was your boyfriend name in 11th grade?
Huh?
What was your boyfriend name in 11th grade?
I don't think I had a boyfriend in that grade.
You know what, Shay? Hold on, I want you to see my face. Nah, I'm just funny with you. You funny. You funny. Hey, TQuest show. Take me and Shay out of it. Who was one of the name the top three interviews that you guys that you can remember collectively? Like that.
Dang.
Yeah, I don't care if they stars or not. Like, and keep in mind that if I was in it, I think I'm a star too. Y'all know that. She's definitely a
You
star.
you
She
are a star.
and you definitely
And
a star.
it's crazy because you two are top ones that we tell people about all the
Facts.
time.
Oh,
So it's kind
literally
of
all the time. Facts. Real talk. All the time.
No.
All the time.
so you
It's
just
for
made it
real. Yeah,
harder.
it's real.
No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Okay, so I'm gonna go with the easiest one first because I'm being petty, which is norm. Yeah, he got sound
What?
effects. Okay. One of the ones that's special to us outside of you two is the C Pain one.
Facts. Yeah, that's perfect. Facts.
Tell them why.
Yeah. See, Pain one is actually the first show
Who you
That
say?
C Pain, C
Oh,
Pain, C
I thought
Pain,
you said
C Pain.
T-Pain.
No,
T-Pain.
not T Pain. C Pain. C Pain is
Shout out to T-Pain. No, shout out to T-Pain. Damn.
yeah, he's
Shout out to T-Pain.
independent artist out of where's he from? Kentucky.
Kentucky.
Kentucky, yeah, independent artist out of Kentucky. That was the first time that I actually appeared on the TQuest show, and that was real talk. The first time that I was backstage of the show and saw all that she did. You know what I mean? I had been around it. You know what I mean?
Right.
But that was the first time I was actually like in the midst of it and saw all she did and saw the help she was giving this dude. I'm like, damn, she's sitting there, the gymologist, telling him all this work. You know what I mean? And they were soaking it in. And then I watched after the interview, I watched them, take her advice and start to, um, what's the damn word? Excel at that game, you know what I mean? Because of what she told. They literally took her advice and started putting it into practice.
That's got to be dope. That had to be dope.
Absolutely.
You know what I thought was dope? Daddy O was dope. Daddy fucking dope was dope.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Daddy O
Daddy,
interviewed himself.
that nigga was keeping chills, man. Daddy O was dropping. That nigga was dropping. I'm talking about, and he surprised me. I thought he would be like the rest of the older MCs, man.
No, he's definitely not like that.
That nigga wild. Like he might be
Yeah,
wilder than I am.
definitely.
He do the same. He fucking with the kids like me. He you know what I'm saying? They keep you connected to what the fuck is going on.
That part. That
And,
part.
and, and but he's still smart enough to like this stupid shit y'all talking. Hey, me and my son did a skit the other night without knowing we did a skit. He was talking about, yeah, we gonna murder, kill, kill. I'm like, no, fuck, we ain't. Because I was live. Cooking on the stove. I said, no, fuck, I didn't. And it ended up being looking like a skit, like it's funny, but I was dead ass serious, bro. I don't talk to me like that no more. I don't hear that shit. I don't understand none of that shit, none of that bad shit. I just understand this. Like I don't want to. I don't want to. That's why I'm making party music. I'm gonna make some throw that dick. Excuse my language. Throw that deep. I'm tired of killing, man. Too many motherfuckers die like that. You know what I'm saying? She ain't cute. She ain't cute.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yes. Killing
And,
is bad.
and guess
But
what? Guess what? Our daughters, our young girls, they want to date niggas that kill people. That's where our culture is right now. Just in case y'all didn't know, I'm talking about down where the people don't want to fuck with, like down in the, you know, who by the way, that's where the whole culture starts down in the gutter. These kids are smart enough to be that cool to where everybody in the fucking world dressing like you, talking like you and shit, but you out here sliding, and the other people making money off because they go get people to look like you or dress like you. And it's fucked up. It's the worst thing I ever seen. So now I'm not promoting that shit no more. I'm not like 50. I'm not gang. What the fuck, man? Because the whole concept is stupid and it was a trick. And how long ago keep going for it? And niggas comfortable getting tricked. Um, Mr. DJ Nino, I feel like as a middle-aged black man in America, I'd be a bitch ass nigga if I sit around and let these kids lie to themselves. And I'm willing to die for it, man. I'm already 51. Kill me if that's what you got to do for me. I'm doing it for my grandkids. And I'm not speaking it. I'm not speaking it. And saying, listen, I want you to know I'm not, because I got a lot of young kids out here that are do. If something happened to me, they're gonna go crazy. But I wouldn't even want it to. What I'm saying is, I'm talking about. I keep a lot of bad shit from happening because they come around me thinking I want to hit that shit. Hey, I'm about to do this. Hey man, listen, I don't want to hear that bad shit. So now people talking to him like that. I'm always nice to him. I got to be real with it though. I know he can't go do. He can't go to prison, man. He gonna be wearing a skirt, man. Watch the niggas draw all this shit, because he's not really like that. He's nice with the pencil. Can't do nothing with him, So I don't know how I took it that shit. Shay. I'm sorry, this shit real over here. I'm hurt. The young ladies don't want to date a nice young man. They want to date a nigga that's killing. That's where we at right now. To the people that hate on my podcast, man, keep one because they y'all children and y'all want to goddamn go to the club where DJ Nino spinning at. doing the wobble, like my boy Leon say, doing the wobble every goddamn Saturday. It's like, because your kids out here sliding and your daughters riding the niggas that slide. And it's our culture right now, you know. And we can go around. I want to know what everybody think about that. Like that's the real now. All that cute shit, like that's what they say, but that's the real shit. I know it's true. I'm shocked, but it's true. And you know what else? My 16-year-old say, "Dad, I need a gun." I said, "Why you need a gun?" He said, "Because everybody got one." He said, "Girl, everybody got a gun." So it's like it's almost like I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. He said he can't get caught. He said I can't get caught lacking. Everybody got guns, man. Ain't nobody saying that, man. Ain't nobody doing. Ain't nobody. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. That's why I don't get one. I'm willing to lose my life for this shit, man. Yep. But I'm good though. So I'm good. I just need some help, man. Everybody help me. Everybody think I'm fucking crazy, man. I lost my goddamn son, dog. My son ain't never coming back. So why would I try to save somebody, man? You know?
You know.
I open this shit up every week. I'm talking about it. Hey, I want to ask y'all, why are black men scared to talk? Why niggas think they're too cool to come on a podcast to talk about what's wrong with our community? Why? Somebody help me out.
Nah, real talk. You gotta find the right men to do that. You know what I mean? That's what it is. You gotta find those that are willing to talk. There's some people who just period won't talk about it. Period. You know what I mean? But like I told you last time we was on the joint, you hit me up. I'll show up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know you would.
You know what I mean? I got somebody else that'll show up as well. You know what I mean? You just tell me the date far enough in advance, and I get a
Man,
couple
I
people.
got niggas who's in the field with me, you know. It's niggas who's in the field with me who got bread, bro. They hid, they hide, man. It's some sucker shit going on. I know you will.
Got you.
That's what I'm saying. Real ain't real no more. Like I ain't no real nigga. Not the kind that they putting out here. Miss Tar, shit, how you feel about the youth? Like I want to know what you think about what's going on out here. Yeah.
Yeah.
The youth is they need guidance. They really need guidance, but I'm not going to take away from the ones that still trying to enjoy just being a kid. The ones who are still striving to show excellence in school and doing their academics. We're looked at as if the whole generation is doomed, and it's not. Let's, instead of being complaining about everyone who's not doing what they're supposed to be doing, let's show more light to the ones that are. Because if we shift the spotlight, maybe we can shift some things that are changing. Let's start, because we live in a society of everything that's trending, but we know more negative things are trending in society, which is a bad thing. When are we going to collectively shift that? And it's interesting you're saying something about the young kids and they want to date the gangbangers and all that stuff. I recently just saw something on social media, and it was a video about a guy asking certain young women and stuff, they see marriage in their future. They be like, nah, I'm good just chilling with my niggas, da 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 da, I ain't got time for all that. Like, they was like, every female, every single one of these young girls was looking at marriage as a joke. They ain't got time for it. They rather have their slinky ling, they different boyfriend. I'm just like, and
See, see,
the sad part is, they wasn't joking. They wasn't joking. You know what I'm saying? And the
See,
And I
music is
think
not helping.
things like that also come from not seeing good relationships.
Exactly.
They see um all the bad. They don't see the good part, the good side of the relationship. So and it's unfortunate that our childhood affects our adulthood and
right.
how we
Absolutely.
handle relationships. So we grow up and not seeing healthy relationships and not seeing sustainable relationships. Then instead of taking a chance and hoping and praying that okay, mine is going to be what God intended it for it to be, then they'll just say, you know what, I don't want to be bothered at all because it's too much trouble. I can do what I need to do with this dude, and I can send him on his way, and I ain't got to deal with him outside of those 3 or 4 hours a day that I deal with him. He don't have to deal with me. So what he does outside of me doesn't matter. and then nobody wants to be held accountable for their actions.
Absolutely. How can
That
someone teach someone how to love when they've never been loved themselves?
Right.
God damn it.
Or
That's
what they view as love is really not. Like there are so many women who think that if a man don't go upside her head, that means he don't love her. Girl,
Absolutely, because we keep highlighting the negative part, especially in our community. All these kids are acting like the music that's being produced. All the crazy stuff on TV, all the great positive black shows, they don't have enough ratings to have a next season. But all the ratchet stuff, season after season after season. But I keep telling people they're only highlighting portions of us. There's a lot of great people out here. There's a lot of people making great music, a lot of healthy relationships. And it has to be to the point that a child still needs its village.
right.
You know, it still need the village. And it's like, because my sister even said, she was like, it's think about how we are in healthy relationships, but we never actually seen a relationship that we can emulate. And I'm like, I never thought about it. I just thought that I want love and I'm going to be patient and till love comes. And it never dawned on me that I didn't have a couple to look up to for what I wanted. I just designed it myself and kept it moving because at the end of the day, if there's a generational curse that needs to be broken, I'm going to break it. I'm not going to allow it to continue.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But Shay Shay, it seems like you have a lot on your mind. Would you like to chime in?
No, I mean, I agree with you and Miss Ayana. I mean, one of the things that I find in what I do is a lot of kids don't have an outlet. You know, here where I'm at, they shut down all the rec centers, right? So these children are literally raising themselves to some degree. You know, the parents are at work all day, every day, but just to provide for not only themselves, but their children, you know? So I agree with Quest where we do need to shift the focus on those who are doing the right thing, who are doing great. You know, we have a lot of excellent children out here.
Right.
You know, and I think oftentimes again that ratchet, the negativity is what thrives, and it should.
I got a piece of wood.
Hey everybody, this is my sister Honeybees. Welcome Honeybees.
Hey
She,
everybody, how y'all doing? We're
Hey,
good. How
girl.
are
How you
you?
doing?
Just fine.
Honeybees, this is the TQuest show. Um, Miss TQuest, DJ Nino, and Shay Shay. So they're part of our family. All of us are family. This is my little sister. She's like the female version of me. This is the yin female version of me, and Ayana is the yang female version of me. And we kick my shit with Pearl and friends. These are our cousins. The TQuest show with DJ Nino and Shay Shay. One happy family and sofas for everybody. Hey, we've been over here kicking some real deal stuff, and there's some powerful shit right here on this panel. I don't even know what to do right now, but we're talking about. I got pissed off about the. You know, is that a gun?
No, that
Okay,
was a tablet.
okay. I got pissed off about the kids. I'm afraid. Like my grandson, my oldest grandson is 8 years old, and the shit that he come home talking about. So one of the things that I noticed is that they don't have the programs that they had when we were growing up.
Mm-mm.
Yana, you touched on that about 4 months ago, and I didn't think about it. They don't even have the fucking ABC after school special that used to come on TV, huh? So I mean, Boys Club, all that stuff. That's why I decided to do what I do. Uh, with the kids and shit. But what I did like. So how do y'all feel about us trying to do something about this shit? And I think it started with the local government. Instead of worrying about who at the White House, I think we should start like right in our backyard. Um,
Oh, absolutely.
yeah,
Absolutely, because it starts at home.
right, right.
Absolutely. And like Pearl, I know with your football camp and stuff, that's your way of helping and giving back without the government. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Chanelica,
you know that
she
one,
had.
you know that one.
Huh?
Facebook, I need my money back. I'm sorry, I'll break another rule. You're not supposed to break rules, Facebook. I believe y'all, and I'm gonna push for not breaking rules. I'm sorry. Yeah, I want. I can't say that. I can't say
That's not
that.
good.
That was a good thing. That was a good. That was a good thing that we did. And the only reason why I didn't want y'all to interview me because I don't want to make it seem like I'm showing off. But guess what, y'all? I don't think like that no more. Fuck what people think, huh? As long as y'all cool with me what I'm doing, I don't care. Why would I worry about some negative shit like what they? I'm never gonna change their mind about me. I'm too fly. Y'all too fly for the haters. Y'all, the haters that y'all have, y'all too fly. Penny B's, you too fly. That's why them girls don't buy your outfit. She know every stripper in Atlanta. She get most of her strippers. She do stripper clothes. She do most of her sales in Florida. She still getting the bread. Cause she get it. But I'm saying she know every stripper in Atlanta. They'll go around her. Everybody buy her shit. So you, oh girl, that shit fire. Girl, I bought that from somebody in your city. Ooh, honey bee, goofy shit. Buy the girl clothes, man. She ain't getting that. She ain't do nothing but come up on y'all. You gotta stop telling folks, every year and shit. I know you're trying to motivate. Stop doing that because they really get mad about that. I love this girl right here. Miss TQuest. I met her in the strip club about 10 years ago. Drug girl, stripper. We sat at a table, lemon pepper wings. We talked about business. 10
Life.
years later, we're here. TQuest show. Stay safe. Now let's see. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Give us some
Yeah.
fucking friends. Don't judge a book by its cover. Don't give us a, I'm so proud of the girl. Like, I'm so proud because she sat there and talked to me about this shit. She got 12 jobs. I think she's Jamaican. She got a lot of goddamn jobs. She get it up. She get out there and she get it the clean way. And like,
I'm African.
that's for another show. We'll do
I'm
that some. I
Nigerian.
like that
So
thing.
I'm good with my hands.
You tell them. Every hardworking black person is not Jamaican.
Yes. Please hear
Miss
that.
TQuest, at what age did you realize you had that voice? That voice, because you got. Can you do some of that shit for? I
What
got
do
it.
you
I
mean,
got it. Right
Pearl?
here. 100
Yeah, I've
video.
been watch. I watched a few of her
Yeah,
podcasts on YouTube. Yeah, she does
yeah.
have that soothing
You got some shit.
voice,
You got some shit. Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
quiet
Well,
storm voice.
absolutely.
Look. You get on my goddamn nerves. Nah. That's it.
It's interesting because the first time I recorded myself when I was younger, first time I heard it, I'm like, oh my God, do I really sound like that? Right? And then the first time I did vocal lessons, I'm like, oh my gosh, if I sound like that when I'm singing, I don't need to be a singer. I got to choose a whole new profession. This is horrible. And even in school, when we had to do a narration for a book, they picked me as a speaker, and I'm cringing hearing the sound of my voice because I thought it was so bad. But as I grow older, I'm like, no, this thing is so good, and then and I started using it more and more as a recording artist, and then as just a speaker. Because even in school, I was quiet. I was a little nerd. I was quiet, but every time I ran for every office to be the president of everything, make sure I read my speeches. Like I make sure everybody heard what I had to say when I had to say it, and then doing radio and then doing skits for comedians and artists, and the more I just kept hearing that voice,
I fell in love with
I knew I had a gift.
that.
We know.
Amen. That. Okay.
We
Usher,
know.
sister.
Look how he rubbing them hands
Hey, my
together.
nigga, hey, man.
Okay.
Man,
Usher.
I'm a
That.
writer,
I
so
said
I
I fell
already
in love
know.
with the voice. I don't like the sound of
Absolutely.
my voice. My voice irritates me, but people say I have a good
It's thick.
sounding voice. I mean, I've done customer service for like almost 15 years, so I guess I may just have that tone when need to be. But my voice, when I hear myself, I'm like, I can't listen to none of my videos. I can't go back and listen to nothing. I just like, it bothers me. I don't know. It's irritating. I sound like my mama.
So do I. When people call, they're like, "Wait, who am I talking to?" No, this is not TQuest. This
This is
is
not
her
Cheryl.
mother.
This is her
You
daughter.
know. But shout out to you working in customer service for 15 years, because a lot of those people we can't even understand, even when you press for English. And I know it takes a lot of patience.
Which
Because
customer
usually when
talking
people
about?
call, they're not calling to compliment you. Okay, they're calling to complain about something.
They
So
don't compliment until after.
yeah,
That's the end of them cussing me out and telling me what I need to do, like I'm the CEO and the CEEFO and I can cash a check right now.
Right.
Yeah, I imagine that take
Excuse
a
me,
lot of
ma'am. I work for somebody like you work for somebody, so my job is to answer your questions the best way I can.
right.
Don't hurt me for the people I work for. You know, it's just a check.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yo, I got some interesting people that I'm gonna be bringing on my show, and I'll tell one of mine if you tell me one of yours. Like, or should we expect like some big shit, some big shit, and also, didn't you guys just get like some sort of situation? Y'all, because y'all seem to be bigger now. Um,
What you
like,
talking about?
yeah, yeah. Still,
Nina, what's he talking about?
give
Man,
me the shit.
just putting on, just putting in some work, man. That's all it is, man. Just get putting in some work and get recognized. That's all it is, man.
Denzel gang, Denzel gang in the building. Denzel in the building. Woo!
See, that's
Yes,
what I like to do. I like to put in work.
Yeah,
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 yeah, yeah, yeah,
they
yeah. So
definitely
do
work.
I. So
Yeah,
do
I'm
I.
hungry with vengeance, baby.
Yeah,
I've been
yeah,
like
they
that since
work.
I was a kid.
Who y'all gonna interview? Give me the next. Other than let me kick my shit podcast because we coming. I'm gonna bring the whole gang. We coming. Us three. We coming. I want y'all to get to know these young ladies because they saved the podcast. Because I was gonna give this shit up. I couldn't get it. I couldn't get it. And Ayana came. I've been knowing her since high school, and she's just so fucking cool. I needed that cool. Then I needed a pepper. Needed a pepper. And I said, damn, I know that girl. That's that motherfucker used to eat my chicken wings.
I
My
sure
goddamn
did.
thing. And I looked at her and I watched her page and I was looking at her
Page
live.
three.
And I said, oh shit. And I said, God, thank you, God. And I talked to her for about 2 months. I asked her, and she finally said, all right, I'll do it. And the rest, after the first one, I know it. So it's like we got some, but they got their own thing. Both of them, I see both of them doing their own shit. Ayana is from Decatur. She's like where I'm from. Them Decatur girls, they got an attitude. They stuck up, but Ayana is good. Have y'all ever heard of Zone Six? Like she the same. She from where Gucci Mane them from, and she got that shit in her. So shout out to her husband because I know what you had to deal with, my brother.
Oh,
Um,
hush. He from Decatur too, so
yeah, I
stop
know
it.
her, but shout out to him. Well, homeboy down there, he from the Bronx. Oh, so, hey, it's something different about them Decatur girls. Now they uh, but so yeah, that's another story. I got one now from Decatur, Baltimore. Them motherfuckers. All women crazy. All y'all crazy. But I love y'all.
I
Um,
was waiting if was he trying to compliment one of y'all? Like where where is he going with that?
I'm like, it's supposed to
like, I'm in a doghouse for real. I'm just
I think you
Nina,
called Chanel crazy too. He said Baltimore.
are you from Baltimore?
No, I'm not from Baltimore.
Oh,
I
did
live
you live
here.
there? Did you live there?
Huh?
Did you live there?
I live here.
Oh,
I'm not originally from here though. No,
where you from?
Jersey.
Jersey.
Jersey. Oh, New Jersey.
That's right.
That shit tough in New Jersey. Like that shit ain't no game. Like them niggas.
nah.
That's
They
what
fight with
I'm.
locks and socks.
Yeah, I ain't. Yeah, I'll never go to New Jersey. I'll never go.
They put they
I don't
put
want.
they put soap in pillowcases and walk around and beat you up.
I don't want to go there.
That's what y'all be doing, you know? That's what y'all
Them
be
girls
I
up in
mean, there's,
Jersey is wow. They probably walk around with blades, mace, and what them things, brass knuckles. I got a friend from Jersey.
Damn.
yeah,
Lord,
there's some areas. There's some areas that are
she's
a
a
little extra.
firecracker.
Yeah, Nino talk like a mob boss. That nigga there.
There's some
Boy,
areas. There's some areas that that you need to be careful in. But there are other areas that you'll be fine.
hey, Nino, have you ever done a mixtape, bro?
Have I ever done a mixtape? I've done
Yeah.
dozens of mixtapes.
I'm saying, man, we need to do. I want you to do I want you to host my mixtape. I'll call Miss TQuest. We'll do the thing and shit. I want you to host my mixtape, and maybe we can get Miss Tar to come on and do some of her. Hello, this is Pearl. Do some more cool Pearl talking shit. Uh,
Yo, like I could get it, okay? I don't just do sensual all the time. Like I could turn up whenever.
Yeah,
You
no
know what I'm
facts,
saying? Like you
facts.
just tell
what
me what you
the
need.
fuck?
You know what
Whenever,
I mean?
whenever,
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 alright?
not
It sound
whenever.
like
She said
goddamn
whenever, whenever.
it sound like Carter Minaj on this bitch. In this motherfucker.
We
I
can do
love
this
that.
whenever.
It's
How you do
whenever.
that shit though? That's your like God gave that to you. I never seen nobody be able to do that shit. So what's your like thing with the music? Like where you going with the music? Are you gonna like drop a new single or something?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, I know a lot of people is always fiending for new TQuest music. And I think because the way hip hop and R&B is today, it's like they're looking for those special artists. You know, Chanel, because you hear it all the time. We waiting for you to drop new music soon. But you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I'm going to, but I don't want to rush it. I want to get that love back I had being just a music artist. I've been so much on the media and the business side for the last couple of years that I'm like, when I get back in my music bag, I want to just be an artist. I don't want to think about nothing else. I want Nina to turn the music up now because I ain't got to.
I think
You
you
know what I'm
got enough
saying?
too.
And
You got
just
you got
dive
that
in.
advantage. But
Huh?
I think you got that advantage though because my best friend DJ Leon, he's very important to my music business, and to be able to go to bed with a DJ has to be not. I ain't taking that away from your talent. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying though. Yeah,
Absolutely.
he
we
can.
But
we want the
I think
storytellers back.
and that's what I do. I
Give me
tell
a reason to
stories.
listen to your music. Like I said, I grew up on music when they was talking about selling drugs and how to go get the drugs and how to make the drugs, not how to take the drugs and be a drug addict and a dope head. I don't know what's wrong with this music
Percocet,
now.
Molly Percocet.
Thi-
Whoa, whoa. Hey, yeah, yeah.
I don't know what they be talking about now, but I'm gonna make sure I bring back storytelling.
I like
The
the love
songs make
stories.
sense.
Yes, the
You know what I'm
soul. Where's the
saying?
soul in
And
the music?
My
abs,
grandpa played
girl,
that fucking
I
R&B.
got some things. I'm gonna send you some stuff
Right.
for real.
I think
I
it's time
am.
though.
Yes,
It's
that
time though. I think
feedback.
it's time, and I think you should start doing music too, honeybees.
Huh?
Yeah, you got that T-Boz voice. You got that T-Boz shit going on.
She do.
I'll
I
write
heard in
some
her voice. She
poetry.
one of the people that should go into like a label. They be like, "Yo, you got something. We'll
Yeah,
get you
I'd
with a
rather do some
writer."
right.
poetry. I'd rather do poetry and a little comedy. I want to do some
There it
comedy and
is.
poetry.
You can do all
Yeah,
that.
because I
Nino
think
used to
I'm
be a
very
poet.
funny.
I bet he did. Smooth ass nigga. All of us are cool. I've always wanted to be smooth like Like I can't shut up. I
Like
have to
Nino
learn
Brown.
how to shut. I gotta learn how to shut up. But
Nah,
that's a
man,
cool
real
ass thing.
talk.
I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. You just gotta just be you. You know what I'm saying? Just be you. You know what I'm saying? It's all good.
It's very relaxed. Like that voice does not have a number 10 in it. It stays at a zero, negative point 0.4.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
it
Mine
can't go
don't.
to 10.
Mine don't.
yeah.
Ayana,
But
you
yo,
as
woman, it can,
quiet
but
queen.
yeah, yeah,
Huh?
I said you are quiet over there in that corner.
I'm just listening and learning.
Yo, how was the
Just be
Frankie Beverly
quiet.
concert? How was the Frankie Beverly Mays concert, by the way?
Man, let me tell
Oh,
you
you
something.
went to the
First of
concert?
all, it rained on us and we didn't care.
Not with Frankie Beverly.
Listen, first of all, them tickets was too hot to be leaving, but we were
That's like the Gator
prepared.
shit. That's what I'm talking about.
We
Yeah.
were prepared. We had ponchos and whatnot, and it rained maybe 10 minutes, and it didn't rain that hard. And as usual, Frankie tore it down. Like
You
we go
know
to
we
see
do.
him every time he comes into town.
That's
The
good.
show don't change. We know what songs he gonna sing, what order he gonna sing them in, and everything. And it don't even matter.
He crazy.
It
Yeah,
does
he
not
Oh,
crazy.
matter. We
and
know
not
what
even the wardrobe is different. He still
nope.
got the white
You
collar
know what?
button.
They always wear all white. He had on a
Yeah.
different type of shirt this particular time,
Okay. Was it all the way
but
buttoned down?
That nigga
his
got the
shirt
name
was
to it.
like a
Because he
I
normally
don't
just
want
do the button right to the center of the chest as far as his buttons go.
That nigga had that
that,
Labor
but
Day
he
shit on,
did have
bro.
on a shirt like that. But this time it was long sleeve and he had the sleeves rolled out because usually it's a short sleeve
It
shirt.
is.
But
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
that's what he had on,
Okay.
and
Ain't nothing
it,
changed.
his voice isn't the way it used to be. I mean, he's older, so and I think he had gotten sick a while back, so his voice is not the way it used to be. But we
It still
sang the
don't matter. I was
songs
about to
for
say it
him.
still don't matter. That's Frankie.
And
Yes,
that's what I want. And that's what I want to bring back is timeless music, classic songs that no matter whenever you play it,
yeah.
you
Mm-hmm.
still got that same feeling like the first time you played it. A lot of songs
Mm-hmm.
nowadays is not making it. You know what I'm saying?
Shout
But
out to Shay
you
Shay.
can
Shay
play.
Shay got some dope shit. She got that
Everybody at Coochie War,
shit.
especially all the females. Everybody at Coochie War.
Nah, we got some shit. We got this young lady
I'm
right here
so
got some
tired
good
of
shit.
it. Who's wetter, who's
Facts.
fatter, who's prettier, who's wider, who gets the most, who gets the less. Yeah.
They proud to be some thoughts. Like
And
I thought
I
you kept
think
your
that's
thoughts
coming
still under the
from,
wraps.
and I think that is coming under the guise of being um what's the word I'm looking for? And I think in their mind it's empowering because we have always been, especially black women, we've been over sexualized so much that we've learned to suppress our sexuality, and so they out here like, huh, listen,
And well, we don't like the shit. It's too aggressive now. Y'all be like, God damn, relax.
but and it's not, but it's not for y'all.
Yeah, nigga, I'll truck it to your dick break.
Yeah,
God
it's not
damn,
for
relax.
y'all. It's really it's not for y'all. Like for me, I like I like
I need my shit. Like, I just want to dance. I don't want to
well,
twerk to
you're
your
not
break.
expected to dance to no, we ain't expecting you to dance to no damn city girls.
No, you know, I ain't
Sure
dancing
ain't.
with nothing. You know that.
You know
But
what I
but
mean?
you know
You
what
ain't
the
about to
problem is
scrub
with
the ground. You scrubbing the
my thing
ground?
is
you
when it
better
comes
have
to that music, it's okay, right? Because we all women, we like the booty bounce, all that stuff. But what happened to the variety? You know what I'm saying? Like I can rock to it for a little bit, but this song don't represent the woman that I am.
right.
And the
You
problem
see what
is
I'm
with
saying?
this
So if
stuff,
we have more of a variety, it wouldn't seem so bad.
and the thing is, none of the radio stations want to play the variety. That's the problem because that's not what's making money.
It's not the
Because rap
hot
crews,
103.
there are some female rappers out here that's bad as hell, but they're not getting their due because they're not commercial and they're not selling out
Oh yeah,
for
they flap.
they're not selling out for the dollars
There you go.
or to have a specific image. You know, they're not trying to be what society says is sexy, and so they're not getting their due.
DJ Nino.
Put me on game.
Explain.
I'll say this. I'll say this though. To be honest, there may be more female rappers now that's getting radio play than I can honestly remember. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They may all be doing the same similar kind of music, um, but there is probably about 7, 8, 9, maybe 10 female rappers that get regular radio play. You know what I
Well,
mean? It's not like it's not. It was back in the day. It was Kim, Foxy,
Foxy.
Rod Digger, and
Eve,
Remy,
Eve.
Trainer.
Yeah,
Remy
yeah,
Ma,
Missy,
Trina.
yeah.
there's like 5, 6.
And
Now,
they only let them have it once at a time. They
yeah,
only let them have it once at a time. It
yeah,
seems
yeah.
like.
Yeah.
That's kind of what it was. It was take turns. Real talk. It was
But
take
but but
turns.
but, but Nina, I want you to explain the process of explain to us the side that we don't know about when it comes to radio programming.
Well, well, it depends on what kind of radio. So if you're talking about commercial radio is basically playlists. You know what I mean? You got to make that playlist to get on the joint. You know what I mean? If I'm doing a commercial radio
That's that politics.
set,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. If I'm doing a commercial radio set, you kind of are pigeonholed into what you can play. You know what I
Right.
mean? Maybe some late night mix shows may give you a little flexibility. But if you're doing commercial radio, it's a playlist. You gotta play this, boom, 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 and get on,
So guys, listen, guys. Your shit have to be. It got to be hot for Nino. I know he's a nice guy. He's not gonna play it unless it's hot. Slurpy. He played the shit 2,000 times. That's 24 times. Hey man, I'm just saying. I'm 51 years old. I'm saying, Slurpy, man, go get it. Stream it everywhere. Love DJ Lee. I love DJ Leon. I love DJ El Nino. Thanks for the insight. Shay, where can we find your music at? Oh, my talk show shit. I want to know what your music is, bro. Shay.
It's on all platforms. On YouTube, my website, www.chanelnarcissus, ChanelNarcissus. But I'm everywhere. You type my name and you'll find me.
Okay.
I have a question for Shay Shay.
Oh, God.
it's
Yes.
official now.
Yes, that's your new nickname. So Chanelica, um, with everything that just happened recently with the R&B verses and the sound system at the Essence Festival and the BET Award, as an R&B singer, songwriter, vocal special, like how do you honestly feel about what recently happened?
Mm, mm.
Well, I do think it was unfortunate, you know, but at the same time, it does kind of show studio artists and
Right.
live performing artists is two totally different things.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and not to say that any and everybody can just get in the studio and make a song, which to some degree they can, but you have to also be able to perform it.
Which is Ray J? Is he a studio performer? I don't
Studio
know.
performer. Ray J has always been a
Entertainer.
studio performer. Ashanti is a studio
Oh
performer.
God,
Mary J.
yes.
Blige is a studio performer.
And
Sorry,
people be
sis, you
ready to
OG
fight
should
you
know
about
Ray J.
Mary J, baby,
Yes,
but
they
she
would, but
can't
Mary J.
sing to
Blige is
save
not.
her life.
They can roll up on me. I'm ready. Like I
They
said,
be
she's a
ready to
studio
fight.
performer. Take away her music and let her sing, and I guarantee you want some money back.
But
Hello.
I will say this though, Mary stays in her damn lane. She don't
Thank you.
try to.
She don't
Mary
try to
has
come
had
up
the
out
same
of it.
sound since
Man, I don't want
1989.
to do that
She
boot kick.
didn't
When she
change
do
it.
that boot kick, she mean business. When she do that goddamn boot kick, man, boy, y'all better
Oh,
get
the
that.
Mary Bot.
Fuck that man when she do. Yeah,
But
that's it. We gotta
her
be crazy man.
she stays in her lane. She don't try to
Yeah.
step out.
That's the wrong one. Hey, but look though, you know what, y'all? I want to tell y'all something. This is a beautiful thing. Tara. Oh, that's 75.
Nope, you said it 4 times. I've been counting.
Okay. Okay. I want to tell me what does this feel like to have Miss Shay Shay on Pearl's podcast talking to you and DJ El Nino? Tell me what does it feel like? What is this? I like that hair
This
piece. This shit dope. The
Thank
backdrop.
you, Blue. Pink hair, Duke hair. But
Oh,
it feels beautiful because we literally was having a conversation last night, and I told him, I said it's so crazy how life has changed since we became like took our relationship public. You
right.
know, like I said, how we lost so many fake friends and people unfriending us, and a lot of people I was doing business with stopped doing business with me. Like, so the stock don't went down, like so much has changed because they're, not fond of our union, which is okay. It stings because we're human and I'm human, but at the same time I'm just like, it is what it is. I'll lose everything for Nino, so
Oh,
when I see
yeah.
people like
Right there.
Pearl and Chanel, and we know for a fact that you guys are genuinely happy for our union, and you guys know the real us, and you're happy that we found each other. It's
Oh,
just a beautiful thing. So,
yeah.
like I said, when I this is just was very overwhelming when Shay Shay came on, and
Connection
it's just
is
nice to
being
just
dope.
breathe and be happy publicly about our union. Yeah, I know, like, forget them alls, but at the same time, it's still hurt.
No,
It
it's
has,
hurtful. It's hurtful.
you know.
It's
Yeah,
people that I want
because
to
you
try
wanted to
to
share that with them, because you really wanted to share your
God.
union, your relationship foundation with the people that you thought that was supportive with you. But to see that they wasn't, that's why you're blossoming. That's why your relationship will blossom. That's why your relationship will be the talk. Because guess what? It is to talk about.
What we have is very
So
rare.
let's give them something to talk about.
Facts.
Right.
Period.
Hey,
Baby.
hey, honey, what did you have any questions for Miss TQuest or Mr. DJ El Nino about the podcast? From a podcast. Like I said, we're a new podcast crew. We gaining on their ass, y'all. I will tell you some. I lost a few friends too. What I'm saying? It's cool though. I don't get because I gained a few. It's my listen. If I have problems, I just want to say this. I let Atlanta Georgia know. Besides, what I'm saying, Johan and the real guys, I try to keep y'all out the way. I'm gonna call these young ladies right here when I got problems. This my gang right here. So yeah, I swear to God, and it's like I've been knowing her 30 years. Not that long. She eat my chicken wings, but it's man, this shit real. And it's like just like y'all. I'm sleeping on the sofa. And it don't have to. And Richard Smiley said it.
It's
One
been
day I was
since
looking at.
2013. Yeah, I was drunk. I was gone off the Patron, and I needed something on my stomach. And he came and sat beside me with them chicken wings. And they were smelling good. You know how lemon pepper smell when they come out the grease and just get sprinkled. And
And
you,
I used to be looking for what she went there. Because she
he
talked
was
about
like, "That's my chicken." I said, "No, it's our chicken."
she talking about doing business though. Yeah, yeah, you gotta understand, like these young ladies walking up, you want to dance. Now I'm looking for shout. What shout is? Because I wanted to talk about. She was talking about her business. I'm trying to fuck nothing like that. We're here today doing big. I might hurt something about her, man. Y'all about it because
Yeah,
then she
I
believed
came
in.
up out of that situation. It was great though. I was talking to him about club hosting, club promoting because that was my initial reason to come into Georgia was to club host and club promote. And when I did get that opportunity to spread them wings and really open them up, the reason why I left my hometown from Kansas City, Missouri, and I wasn't going to leave because of my grandmother. That's like my heart outside my body, my
Hey,
nana, you
grandma.
know. So it's like I don't have any children. That's my child. So she's 80 years old, 82 years old. So just imagine I got a 4 year old. Really? So that's my baby. And I was like, I don't want to leave you because she was like, baby, you done everything you need to do here. It's time for you to go and spread your wings. Don't be worried about me. I'm grown. I got a gun. I know how to get these folks up out my house. So she, so my grandmother, she says things like that, So I was like, but I don't want to leave you. I don't want them here mistreating you because as long as I'm there, they know I'm not having it. I lock her car up in the garage, and me and my grandma will hit Branson, Missouri, and she liked the casino. She liked the racetracks to see the horses. So we gonna go. We gonna do it. And it's gonna be on my dime. Let's go. And I didn't want them to mistreat her by dropping them kids off and making her be in the house watching kids while they out running the streets and doing what they want to do. Because I feel like if you're having children, you need to be responsible for your children. I'm trying to break the cycle. You them yours, you take care of them. Because I feel like this. Where is the baby daddy side of the family? Where they people at? They don't know how to keep the kids because we always got the kids on the mama side. I just want to know sometimes. That's another conversation. But
Don't you
I
start
didn't
no
want that
shit,
burden on my nana at that age because for one, when they get older, they get the nerves. They're not as stable as they used to. And with me being home over the previous weekend, holiday weekend, she came and gave me her earrings. Was like, here, put my earrings in. My hands be shaking real bad. I'm gonna have to start getting me some clip-ons. Okay, well let's go get you $100 pair of clip-on earrings, so that way you ain't got to worry about not wearing earrings. I want you to still feel like yourself in your own skin, regardless of you getting older. So when that situation came and she was like, baby, let me tell you something. You done everything you need to do here. Do not worry about your grandmother. I have lived my life. Go live yours. So I packed up a U-Haul and put my car on the back of it. And my daddy's baby brother drove me to Atlanta, Georgia. I came to Atlanta, Georgia with $205 in my pocket. And I had already had my apartment paid for. I had a car. I had a settlement check coming. So I was really like, just let me get in here and see where I fit in at. And when I came here, my intentions was not to dance. My intentions was to host and club promote. But that's an old hustle, and that's the way I'm gonna eat. Then I'm gonna eat that way. And I always kept my mind on the mission and on the plan because this was never a career for me. Stripping was never going to be a career. I was never going to be the top stripper in the club at 42 years old. That was never the career for me. The hustle was to pay for the mission that I had at hand. And that's how I used it. And when I got to meeting certain people and people start seeing me and meeting and like, hey, you're not as bad as you seem because you not that approachable. And I'm like, what do you mean by approachable? And then I kind of understood that because I do got that like resting bitch face, like leave me alone, don't walk up on me, leave me alone. So I had to learn how to relax my face more and smile more so I can be more welcoming and comfortable to people that want to approach me. And when I did that, that opened up so many doors. When I learned how to get some patience, that opened up even more doors. So I ended up hosting 17 clubs in Atlanta, Georgia, and sitting down at the round table with 15 people and getting paid
Damn.
That's dope.
and getting paid,
Okay.
walking out of 3 or 4 clubs in one night, never having to drive my vehicle. They had me a card. They had me somebody that take me from one spot to another spot to another spot to another spot. I'm walking on bars. I'm keeping 50% of VIP, 50% of bottles,
How you
13%
gonna
off
hate
the
that?
door, and 10%
How
off
you
the
gonna hate
bar.
that?
So
How
I'm
you gonna
walking
hate?
out $7,000, $8,000 heavy a night, and I'm doing it 4 nights a week.
She got that TQuest hustle. Fuck you talking about? That's that TQuest.
And that's what I wanted. And I got it. And I ran with it to a point where I was becoming a madam. I had girls follow me like, yo, I need to be on your team. What you got going on? Hold on, wait a minute. How you able to do what you doing?
Facts.
How you able to do what you doing? They not
Oh,
putting you
oh,
out the
oh,
club.
oh,
Every time
oh,
we come in here and act stupid, we get put out. Well, you ain't
oh,
me.
oh.
Period.
We booking the TQuest show. We got a story to tell. I promise y'all, man. We
You're
booking.
not
We gonna.
me. And that's how
We,
it happened. And I've been in Georgia since 2013. I have not worked a job since like 2016. 17.
These two motherfuckers are and the quiet one over here, she's like a sniper. Have y'all ever seen the movie? Have y'all ever seen the movie where Denzel he bring the he bring the chick, the executioner, the first one I think. This is the executioner right here, Yana. So yeah, we're gonna come to the TQuest show, and I want y'all to interview. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna try to be quiet. I'm gonna put because they saved the show, and since I had like both of them together, we've been doing numbers. I still have I got my whole gang. I still got Doughboy. Shout out to Doughboy. I still got Brent, Shima. What's the little black boy name? Demo. You know, we still got a team, but this it right here. This is to let me kick my like the
Demo.
varsity. I take them to war with me, and you guys inspired me, and I wanted them to meet y'all. So y'all ain't got no questions for them, like
I do. I have a question. I want to know at what point that you felt comfortable enough to just be like, you know what, this is something I want to do. And I'm like you said, you was into music, but you wanted to step behind the scenes. What initially made you feel like that? Was it that you was feeling like you was being taken advantage of, and the people that you was working with wasn't moving how you expected them to move, and you really just wanted, like, you know what, sometimes it's best to step out of the scenes and get behind the scenes? What made you take that initiative?
Well, to be honest, I grew up wanting to be an entertainer and a boss, okay? And I knew
Understood.
that no matter what I did, I wanted to always connect with one another. So if one day I feel like doing something, I could do something else, but I'm not really stepping out of my element. So I made sure all my professions still was under the same umbrella. When it comes to doing music, I first started out, I was young. I had the bag ready to go to invest in my career because I know it takes money to make money,
oh,
and I had the ambition, I had the drive, I had the talent. I was ready, rap, sing, dance, everything. But the thing that was missing was the proper guidance. You know what I'm saying? That was my major downfall when I first started. So my first couple of years, like I'm out here, I'm performing every night, working 2, 3 jobs. You know what I'm saying? Like I was on to go 24/7, but I felt like the hamster in the wheel just going.
Mm-hmm.
did you
Because I'm
get
like, I'm.
taken advantage of though? Because that's what things that's the consensus. I think I know niggas I know industry niggas, and I'm not gonna drop no names. Everybody know them, but they some hoe ass niggas, and they thought they were taking advantage of a street nigga, and they made them feel good because they were nerds. And I represent a guy that's not a nerd, and they thought they won, but like eventually, like they got ran up on and things happened. But I'll never talk. But did you get taken advantage of? And
Absolutely.
why can't we help people? Why y'all want to run 20 years ago when I started my label? Like
It's craziness. The crazy part is about it. Everything I experienced by myself because I never wanted to bring it home. I didn't want my family to think that I want to be this music artist and I'm failing. So I had to keep it to myself. If I'm in different meetings or working with people, they be like, "Yeah, I can help you with this. It's gonna take a couple of thousand to do this." I'm like, oh, "Okay," because in my
Like, no, I
mind
can
is
handle this.
I'm a nice young lady. Why would you take advantage of
Advantage
me?
of me.
I'm a nice young lady. Why would you do me wrong? And I never want to prejudge people, so I was like, okay, and sure. Yeah, you do this competition in New York and cost you about 5 grand. Yeah, if you want to start a clothing line and cost you 10 grand. I'm like, okay, we can do this. And I'm listening, not realizing all they doing is playing me.
oh,
I'm
Yeah,
trying
see,
to
that's
work with producers and like they're not talking about the music. They trying to have sex. It was to the point I had to fight men off of me. Half the time I did not win. Like it was just so much. And at the end of the day, how was your day? It was fine. Was
yeah.
it fine? No.
No.
How was your meeting? It was fine. Was it fine? No. Why are you walking funny? Oh, I injured myself at dance rehearsal. Did I really? No. But I wasn't even strong enough to tell what happened to me. So in my mind, it's just like, my day was fine.
and this happened to
But
you in the music business? Hold on, hold. This happened in the music business.
It's
So
everywhere.
so 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 let me talk. Let me talk to some whole ass niggas right quick. Um,
No, 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 no.
DJ Nino, DJ Nino, what's your take on this? Cause how did you navigate through the? You've been doing music a long. How did you navigate through the music? business turned into the new drug dealing business. It turned into the new
It comes to
streets.
it's a predator. The music business is strictly predator service.
How did you navigate through this predator shit, DJ Nino?
Yeah, yeah. For me,
Thank you, honey. Thank you. All
for
right.
me, I kind of got I got somebody. I was a guest on someone's show. You know what I mean? And I got connected with the right people. You know what I mean? So I didn't go through a lot of the negativity. You know what I mean? I got connected with the right people, and I was instead of being the guest, I became the host of a show. Then I started getting various other shows, and it allowed me to progress like that. And my skill level kept me in the position that I was at and the position that I'm in, honestly. So I didn't go through none of that nonsense. I was never a kind of person that would
No, but
tell you
I'm
to do
saying when
this
you
and that.
witness this shit though, because I know you witnessed it. Like,
Well,
did you sit back in the cut and like, I mean, how did
no, no. See, I can't because that's weak. You know what I mean, bro? So that's weak
my
taking advantage
nigga,
of people
man?
like that.
Fuck
That's
this
weak.
brother right here.
That's weak. You know what I mean? I know somebody. Real, I almost said his name. I need to be careful.
These
Um,
niggas are weirdos, man.
yeah. I know somebody who's in the position, and they told me like it was a joke, like I was supposed to laugh. I'm like, son, that ain't cool. Don't even do nothing like that, man. I'm like, why are you even thinking that's cool? You know what I'm saying? And I
Hey,
don't know if he stopped, but I stopped hearing about it. You know what I mean? And when I heard of somebody that was trying to um, do work with him, I was like, no, you don't want to do that. You know what I mean? It's like, why? I'm like, take my word. You don't want to do it. There ain't nothing good's gonna happen from that situation. You know?
TQuest, you can't never like slip it out. Let me know who it is, because I'm your big brother. I'm responsible for you. I will go find this person because because y'all know what happened to me. You know what? I don't,
We don't go there.
I don't think music is something that I love. Music saved my life. Like as far as Atlanta, Georgia go, uh, my big brother DJ Leon, he always come on my platforms and he brag about me. DJ Leon is like my African Bambaataa. You know what Bambaataa is. He's
Yes, sir.
uh, African Bambaataa to a lot of people here, including Killer Mike and a lot of I ain't gonna do no name drop just to let you know the type of person we dealing with. Um, I don't think that you have to use the music business to. If a woman is into you, she's gonna be into you through the music business. This is a beautiful situation that happened. Honeybees, you weren't here. I didn't know that this was a couple. They the last time they interviewed me, they were together. I didn't even know it, but this fellow right here made sure that his old lady made the appointment to debut my video. Um, the most special night of my life. My son look watching. I'm doing this shit for him. They trying to make it happen for me. She just let me know how he went. Listen, man, and then what you just say, like, Ayana, tell these people how I am. I still like Ayana know how I am about her. She got a good husband now. I ain't got to worry about it. He's 6'9". He killing shit. But if she didn't have him, she can't have no problem. If the garbage man can't talk fucked up, it's because I'm a 5'3" protector. Yeah, I'm proud of it, but I'm so sorry that that happened, Miss
Yeah.
T. But you know
Yeah.
what? You still here, and I probably guarantee you that person probably like somewhere. And you know what? Don't it be funny when people they see you and you know they see you, and they know like whoever you are, she can have you fucked up. I'm 51. I don't
You know
care.
the sick part about that is it's 10:13, babe. I love you.
Yeah, love you too.
Um, sorry,
That's what I'm talking
No,
about.
sorry.
Nobody else gotta know
no,
what
no,
y'all
no, no,
talking
no, no,
about.
no, no, no.
Anybody else gotta know what they talking about?
No,
That's
it
their
ain't
shit.
nobody gotta know, but
No.
listen, the subscribers, all that shit, fly, pearl people, the honeybees, the younger motherfuckers, all we got all. That's what we talking about. It's 10:13, baby. You know what? I fuck with that. I'm gonna let y'all get y'all shit off, and we go. I got to start working on my shit because I need some. Baby, it's 12, 14 shit going on in my life. It's okay. Are you okay? Are you okay down there? Just say, shit, I'm sorry. I got to take care of my people. If you were here, I'm getting some water and a hot towel and shit. But I'm mad right now. And my lady, they know how I get when I'm upset. Y'all my cousin. Y'all know I ain't been TQuest. He get him with money. I ain't doing that. I'm sorry. It represents a whole ass nigga, man. Ain't no other way to put it. And get what? Girl, you with a stone cold. This nigga like Kevin Durant, so he quiet. Kevin Durant just he'll drop 60 on your ass. And, yeah, it's all good.
I tell you this, it ain't happening again. You know what I'm
I
saying?
bet you that.
I
I bet.
tell you
Hey, get what,
this.
big bro? Hey, get what, big bro? I mean, I got 300 youngins that, you know what? But I tell them, no, you better not do that, bro. I swear to God,
Yeah.
they call me
I
sport.
feel
They call
like
that's my
in the
sister.
industry, if we had less predators, more protectors,
Protectors.
and people with their gifts not being afraid to share, we would have a lot more talented actors, actresses, artists, singers, rappers. People will really know how to rap. Like you scared people feel like they the goat and they hold on. Like the old heads say, I'm gonna take a lot of what I have with me because these youngsters don't want nothing. Carpenter. Nobody wants to work on a house, build nothing. Nobody want to paint nothing. Nobody want to clean nothing. I did all that power washing, laying sheetrock, putting up beams, plow, putting concrete down. I mean, cutting grass, cleaning windows, roofing. You know,
You're
they
absolutely right.
they
You're
won't
absolutely
have
right.
that, and that builds skills, which means that's a way to communicate with people. People don't understand. A lot of that goes hand in hand with your day to day of communicating, interacting with people, and
Hip
we
hop,
don't.
no. Hip hop. Let's talk about hip hop. I believe that DMX. I believe DMX was tired of this shit. No, this serious. I believe he was tired of this shit, man. And he
I
said, "Fuck
am.
it," because he's
I
a
am.
real DMX to me was like hip hop, like for real. Like I'm a hip hop head. DMX was a hip hop. I believe and he was hurt the way it was going, and I think he foresaw the shit that was gonna happen. This shit was thug them. They going on
Everybody's
here.
a prophet.
You say what? Everybody what?
Everybody's a prophet.
I ain't saying he no prophet. The niggas smoke crack.
They
No,
say
I'm just
so.
saying.
That don't mean nothing.
No, it's no. I'm saying he
That
no
don't
prophet.
mean nothing.
No, I'm agreeing with you.
I'm about to say that don't mean nothing. He smoked
Yeah, I
crack.
let her smile. I love when you
Everybody's a
smile. I
prophet.
love when you smile. That's not what
I,
I'm saying.
if I know something from
I
word to
didn't hit him.
word, I
Oh
can
no, hold
convince
up.
you too.
No. Let me say this. I done put the shit in my reefer before. I ain't saying nothing. I'm here, y'all. I done did it. I'm here. I told y'all I'm here. I was gonna put the picture in my head tonight. The show, the second one. Y'all say me. I'm the most transparent person I know. I'm not trying to knock nobody. The nigga helped me. I'm gonna be honest. DMX, he helped me, but it was sad to see him go out like that. That's
I
all I'm
just
saying.
like the way he growled.
Yeah, he was dope. He didn't give a fuck about Jay Z. He didn't care about
He was
nobody.
a dog.
He was a dog. I believe everything he said.
He
Nigga,
was really.
I saw him. I saw that nigga in the hemp. In East Hemp over there on the east side. I saw him in the hemp before. The stories I heard, that shit was true. Man, he was
I just
rapping in.
think
That was a
that
rapping ass nigga, man. That nigga was a
we gonna
rapping
have to
ass
go.
nigga.
We gonna have to go through the worst before we get to the best.
I
It's
was
sad to
fucked up
say.
right here. I
Sad to
slept in
say.
empty cars, the apartment. I robbed still and killed for it, man. I'm a work in progress. I robbed and steal. What I stole. I didn't steal and kill. I stole. Disclaimer. Yeah, whatever the fuck that mean, I'm a comedian, I write comedy. Laugh. Nobody's laughing here. It's okay. It's okay. The joke went over their head. I don't rob, steal, and kill. I just stole. Because they using this shit to lock niggas ass up. And I swear to God,
You talking
younger than can't get out, man. And that shit, so we have to be careful what we say. And guess what? Who told me that? I looked at the first interview last night I did with y'all. I looked like a complete idiot.
why you say that?
I didn't send it to you, did it? I sent you the second two. I didn't send you the first one. I was all over. I was fucked up. Like I was not myself, and y'all was so nice. That's why I like that. I fuck with you. Yeah. You know it, Nino. Together. I fuck with Nino.
Now, real talk. The difference from the first to the second one is it's not even the same person. You know what I
Right.
mean? We're not even speaking to the same person
That
that we was
wasn't
with
me.
first.
First.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready to do some podcasting. I have some things are
But it shows you
drastic.
that in a short amount of time, a lot of things can change. Because when you have people around you, yeah, it's okay to have a team that's rooting for you and you want to see nothing but greatness, but you got to know how to respectfully check your people at the same
Everybody
time.
around me quit on me after that night. Oh, that nigga ain't ready. I went to work though, y'all. I went to
Yeah.
fucking work. And I know I was ready. I was ready. I was ready because I saw the way y'all responded to me. So the more you give me, the more I'm gonna give you. You feel me? And it was natural. So I'm Barbara Walters, if she was alive, I think she did. Fuck her. I get TQuest up. And he don't need to be because I need him to come in and smooth it out. I don't care who it is. I mean that shit. And if you know me, you know I'm for real. I called y'all. They didn't do my little video and shit. Uh, yeah,
Ten
I
twenty
think
back.
I did. So yeah, man, y'all dope.
They
And
ready
I
to
was gonna
go.
do it. My son gone now. I'm saying this because I want people to know that it's still people, it's still real people out here. Now y'all didn't know what y'all was gonna do that day or that night. It felt real to me. All right, y'all let me know I was gonna be all right.
Absolutely. And you were harder on yourself than we were on you. And you was like, no, my people said I was bad because they know you
Yeah,
and
that
they
part.
know you're
Man,
better than that.
fuck them folks. I saved my life after that. I stopped one of my people. Listen, no, I stopped one of my people from killing themselves. If I want to hear, you know what I'm saying? If I would have done it, he definitely would have done it. Black men, we weak. Man, what else weak? I tell you what, anybody that want to say me and this other person weak, I tell you what it meet me at. We just on some clean boxing glove shit. Beat the shit out of you. Don't care how tall you is. I'm stone. I'm hurt. I lost my best friend in life. I was at a place, and these people helped me. I'm gonna put y'all on the pedestal. I don't care what nobody say. You want to say about me. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. They helped me. And to the people that should have helped me, you didn't help me, motherfucker. You didn't help. They did. So I love y'all. Fuck it. I'm being your wedding. Okay.
He gonna sting and tap dance there.
I ain't gonna tell that. And hey, the dance classes, and I told y'all I just signed up for them. I'm gonna be doing the rumba, the funk, whatever that shit is. If I say I'm gonna do it, one thing my person say gonna do it, they gonna do it. Y'all remember the football shit I told y'all about? Everything we say we're gonna do, we do it. This girl called me. She get in town. She just got in town from the grandma. She called me on the day we was shit. What's up, bro? Let's go to work, baby girl. Before you came, she held me up. I worked her to death. She be sleeping like, bro, I'm sleeping. She going to sleep and shit. So that's why I let you slide a little bit. She came in. These people,
Cause I'll
if they
be
didn't do this,
working.
I wouldn't be here, man. So thank you. And Shay Shay, you're welcome to come on the show anytime you want to. Hey, can you sing one of the songs for us? Put you on the spot.
Ooh.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes. Let us
yeah,
hear you.
yeah, yeah. Sing
Lord,
some of this shit.
She know every time she get one of these things, somebody gonna ask. I don't.
Oh, I might sound ignorant. This is a weird one right here, baby. We gonna do. I'm gonna cover all the fucking things I'm supposed to cover. So yeah, I need you to sing. If you got some, kick
Let's
your
let's
shit.
okay, give
let's
me
hear
what I
that.
said.
Yes.
Give me one moment. Hold on.
She like, hold on.
She about to do the
All right,
practice and the
I'm gonna
notes
sing
and
mine until then. I'll sing some. Okay.
yep.
Everybody.
She about to get her do re mi's, which is a beautiful thing because a lot of singers they just go and like no, you got to properly train your voice.
Yeah, I
So
respect
there's
that.
nothing wrong with like want to do a few scales before you do what you do. So I definitely respect Shay Shay
I
for
didn't think
that.
she was gonna do it, but I definitely want this to be a platform to get your shit off for real. Like okay, know what I'm about. And her shit dope for real.
Absolutely.
She
And we're
bringing us.
excited. We're actually about to meet her in person
Yeah,
this
she.
weekend for the music conference in Jacksonville. So
Okay.
that's super awesome. You know what I mean? All the DJs and celebrities and singers and dancers and producers and models. Everybody gonna be in the building at the same time, so this should be fun.
Yo, this shit is dope. Right on.
That
I'm
was
gonna, I'm, I'm
random.
gonna let Shay Shay take us out, man. This shit been dope. Y'all, I was just advised by my producer that I'm going over, and you guys look tired. Yeah, I know I'm just happy. I'm sorry, but yeah, I'm not professional, but I do have a professional on the team. So after I let her get her shit out, I'm gonna set this shit down. So I fuck with y'all. Nino, I'm gonna call you for some advice, man. Let me
All
see.
right, man. I'm here, man.
My girl
What
got
do we got?
a fucking work husband,
Got a who?
a work nigga.
Oh, ooh.
Oh, she got a work husband. Ain't nothing wrong with having a work husband.
Well, ain't nothing wrong with TQuest having a work husband.
Yeah, I love my work husband.
Yeah, I
Well,
love
that's
my work
lunches you
wife.
ain't got to buy. That's just in case
Yes,
something
sir.
happened to the car. You ain't got to move.
Oh my
I'm just
gosh.
playing defense, boy. Y'all know I ain't going. My mind
I'm
fuck. See,
just
but I
playing.
have no whoever he is. I'm coming up there tomorrow.
Shut up, baby.
It is. I'm just playing. Hey, yeah, I want to hear this. Let me do my thing. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Miss Shay Shay, aka. Hey, no, you say her name. I love the way you say her name. The
Who
way,
me?
yeah, he always throw it to you. He's like, baby, I think
Yes.
you like
This is the R&B sensation Chanel Narcissus,
that.
aka Shay Shay.
What's up, everybody? I will be playing a snippet of my song "Make Love to Me." Check it out; it's on all platforms and available to buy. All right. Need to know how people can go. Need to know. I want to know how would you make it? Take your hands around my body and explore it. But it's not meant for you to take. Take it for a ride so far. It's not an distance. Do you make me say,
Yes, sir. Sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, no bullshit.
Yeah.
Your voice is beautiful.
thank you.
I'll be in your inbox for real. I got a song for you for real. We got to do some music and shit. That shit hot. Um, yo, y'all need to go get her shit. I'm gonna repost it. I was just told by my producer I got to get out of here. I got to close the thing down. I want to thank the TQuest Show for showing up. DJ Nino, my big brother, Miss TQuest. I owe her $100 because I said her fucking real government name 4 goddamn times. Uh,
Well, I never caught it.
so I gotta get with the bank and shit, and remember my word. It might be a couple of weeks, but I bet I get that money over with. I'm gonna post it and shit. I'm gonna post it because I heard all promotion is good promotion. But I really appreciate y'all taking the time out of y'all busy schedule. Y'all didn't have to come on my podcast. Um, I'll do it for y'all, man. So y'all just be good to the T-Quest show and Miss Shay Shay. You picked up another family member. I'm sorry, we just country like that. Uh, me and my sister, man. Y'all look out for us. We got some good shit. We about to go somewhere with this shit. I'm vigilant about it. I got some talent with me, and that's all I needed. And I got y'all, man. Anybody got something they want to say before we get out of here? I'm gonna put some R. Kelly music on and shit. I'm gonna go out to R. Kelly tonight. Hey, good job, though, young lady. That shit hot. For real.
I don't want
I
to
just
hear
want
no
to
bump and
say,
grind.
I like you.
Oh yeah, y'all fucking just like
What you want to say, boo?
I love it. I just want to say we appreciate you, Pearl, for having us on your platform. We love doing what we do, but at the same time, we love being on the other side. And, we always value time. So, for the fact that you wanted to share this moment with us, and use your time to be together. We definitely appreciate you, and we're so proud of you. And everything you're
Thanks.
doing, the growth throughout the short time that we met the first time to the second time to the
Yeah,
third time. It's just a beautiful thing seeing you
thank you.
elevate and increase in every way, and just know that what you're doing, people see it, and the lives you are touching, I'm sure they truly appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank
You
you.
know,
Thank you. Thank
and
you.
like I always say, you need us. We here.
Don't make me cry. I don't want to cry. I already think I'm a bitch ass nigga. Stop. So I ain't gonna cry.
You know,
Uh,
It's
you know,
okay.
talking
yeah,
about
yeah,
people
Nina.
crying, you better cry.
Yeah, yeah. Dino, what you got,
Yeah,
brother?
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, we're here, man. I truly appreciate it because, like she said, your evolution is crazy. You know what I mean?
Thank
And
you.
I'm glad to have been a small part of that. You know what I mean?
Nah, big, big, big.
Yeah, yeah, small part of that.
Yes,
I
yes.
love it. I enjoy it, and I'm eager to see what the future holds for you and your team, man. All right.
Thank you, thank you,
Gang,
thank you.
gang, man. We
Yes,
locked
thank
in.
you.
Miss Shay Shay.
Shay Shay.
Well, first and foremost, to Nino and Quest, I'm so grateful to have met you both, and I truly value you, and I value our friendship. And thank you for loving on me and believing in me and supporting me because you didn't have to. But that goes to your genuinity. So thank you so much. And to Pearl, thank you for the invite. I was actually a little surprised. So thank you so much for letting me be a part of this amazing show tonight and being here to support these two amazing people. And it was a pleasure meeting you, Miss Honey and Miss Ayana.
Yes, thank
Yes,
you.
ma'am.
Thank you. The pleasure is all mine.
Yana, these folks think you quiet. You got anything you want to close with tonight?
Well, first of all, DJ Lil Nino, and I hope I said your name right because I'm not looking at it. And TQuest, I would like to congratulate you guys on your engagement. Black love is such a wonderful thing, and
Yes,
I
sir.
wish
Yes,
you
sir.
guys, I wish you the best. Um, Chanel, aka Shay Shay, I just added you onto my Spotify, and I'm about to blow it up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Fuck
And
with that.
Honeybee, you know it's always a pleasure.
Yes, it is, my love.
And KP, thank you so much for
So,
inviting me to be on your platform. I know half the time I be asleep when you send me the text message, so get up and
hey, Yana, one thing though, one thing I want you to know, this our shit.
Yeah.
It's our shit. It's our shit. It's our shit. It's three ways right now, goddamn it. We'll kick everything else down. It's our shit. Y'all my sisters. I swear to God on everything.
I'll be holding it down for you, sis. Don't even worry
I
about
sure
That's right.
appreciate
We'll
it.
fucking
Hey, look, sis be sleep. I
and
lay down, sit down
the
too
wild
long, I'm
card.
gone.
That's right. Wild card, honeybees, what you got, babe? Talk to
it.
us.
I'm just a wild card. You never know what you're gonna get.
That's right.
I definitely am grateful for being in the presence of you two, DJ Nino and Miss T. You are definitely a beautiful soul. I feel your energy
Yeah.
through this VIA teleport shape right here. I definitely want to say congratulations to your love because black love, like Ayan said, that's rare nowadays. And for a black man to honor and respect and cherish his queen nowadays is very rare. And I'm glad that you found that, my goddess. So congratulations and much, much more to the both of you. And to my big brother Pearl, boy, thank you for that inbox. You know what I'm saying? Put me on your platform. Grateful. I'm grateful.
We out of here, man. We out of here. All of us. Like we
And
got
Miss
people.
Chanel, honey, let me tell you something.
I'm sorry. Hold on.
Oh, I was over here like, if you could have seen me, if you could have seen me,
She
yes,
good.
I'm definitely over here getting, yeah, I might put that on in the tub. Yep,
Listen,
yep.
in that tub and candle music with a
Hey,
glass of
Disclaimer:
wine.
I am not
Mm-hmm.
responsible. Okay, disclaimer.
It is absolutely tub and candle music,
that
baby.
shit can go a whole bunch of ways, y'all. I'm just saying. Goddamn
Chill.
doves come out this motherfucker flying, but trust me. But man, it's all love. This shit dope. I just want to say that hey man, I fuck with all y'all. This is real spiritual shit going on. I'm dealing with shit every day, but this part of it, y'all fight with me, and I promise y'all, all y'all, I'm gonna look at the camera. I ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna be here, and I'm swinging all the dirty work. I'm gonna do it. I'm 51 years old. I don't give a fuck. So I'll be the I don't give a fuck person. Miss Shay Shay, that voice represents what all of us are about. That was a like whatever the word is, a word lady up there with the pink. She would help me out normally, whatever word I'm trying to say. But your voice is what each one of our souls are about. Hey man, I can't make this shit up. I'm from East Lake Meadows, man. It's real. I love y'all. That's it, pearl friend. We gonna keep pressing the button, man. Hey, this is my team. I finna hang up before I start crying and shit. I love y'all. I'm gonna inbox all y'all tonight with
All
some
right.
pussy love. Let's
Ashe,
get it. Let's get it.
baby.
The best show
Bye.
Till
ever
next
though.
time. All
Y'all
right.
get up. Next time, get up. Till next time. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
24
Peace.
times. Go get that slurpy shit, man. We out.